Hello, it's Chris from The Violet Light. Today's video is a kind of a rant. It's about a subject that has recently just reared its head to me. I think some people have known about this state of affairs longer, but it's about AI in music, or rather, not AI in music, but AI music replacing human music. I should start at the beginning. I have a Windows PC. I've always used Windows. And I think it was the beginning of 2004, there was an update to Windows that really pushed a feature called Copilot. I think Copilot may have been around for a while, but it didn't seem particularly prominent, and I wasn't particularly aware of it. But with this update, I certainly started getting notifications from Copilot saying, hey, use Copilot to search for this. You get Copilot to do that for you. And then one time it was, hey, write a song with Copilot. What the hell? That caught my attention and I had to investigate. I think most of us are familiar now with the idea that AI is creeping into many fields of human endeavour. All kinds of writing, so like a lot of text-based projects. I don't know whether that's like writing like trash tier news articles to writing academic papers. I don't know what, but I'm sure it gets used for an awful lot of things. And also we're aware that AI gets used, there are image generators, which always kind of like blows my mind how AI does that, but it does. So it's creeping into the, could we call it the artistic or even graphic design level areas of human endeavour. But to hear that it's, as someone who records music and to a certain extent produces music, I've been aware of AI tools for music production, but this is something different. This is AI writing songs and producing from that actually the actual audio, the full song itself. So not just writing the song, but in effect recording, mixing and producing the song in the press of a button. So I looked at this Copilot thing and realised it was really redirecting to another service, something called Suno. And it kind of blew my mind. You can get Suno to generate its own lyrics, I'll come back to that. But I had some lyrics laying around. I've written lots of lyrics over my time on planet Earth. So I input some lyrics and clicked generate, and within 30 seconds, I think it was about 30 seconds, gave me two versions to choose from. Two brand new songs based off the same set of lyrics. And my immediate thought was, songwriters are done. This is the main point. A songwriter, I mean, never mind me, I've got a full-time job. I do songwriting in my spare time, effectively. But imagine a full-time songwriter. I mean, how many songs can you write in a given space of time. A songwriter might work on 2 or 3 songs at a time, and that might take a couple of weeks to get those ideas fully formed. If you're working in a band, in the context of a band, that will take even longer as people finesse their parts in the track, such that a song might take several months to hone down. And then, of course, it gets honed even more over the gigging process. So, a professional songwriter, I'm imagining 2 or 3 songs over several weeks. I mean, opposed to this AI, which can give you 2 variants of a track in under a minute. Don't like those? Hit generate again. Get 2 more versions. Hey, have you run out of lyrics? Don't worry. Soon I will generate lyrics for you. Generate lyrics. Generate 2 versions of a track around those lyrics. Smash that button until you get something that you like. The speed at which you can churn out songs with AI it's not just more than a songwriter can do, it's an order of magnitude above what a songwriter can achieve. We can argue about the quality of those songs. I can tell you this. I was looking at that Suno in the beginning of 2004, and in the space of 1 year they went from version 3.5 to version 4. And the jump was seriously something big. The songwriting had become more complex. The quality of the vocals had jumped several notches. There was something really funny about the vocals in 3.5. They had a funny sound no matter what kind of voice they generated. In version 4, like, just the quality was like night and day. So it's like, well, as a songwriter, I know why songwriting is meaningful to me, because I've got something to say. I want my ideas going out into the world. But that's not everybody. There are music producers out there who aren't writing songs because they have a need to. It's just their day job. And if you can just hit generate and now you've got a new song, that's what you're going to do. Think of the people that send songs out to other artists. Hey, do you like my song? Right? They might have written 2 or 3 songs, 4 or 5 songs that they're super proud of, that's the ones that they're pushing at the moment. Now they can generate hundreds and just flood the market with tracks, hoping that something will land and pushing up their odds of something landing by, hundreds of times. So I thought it really leads you to think, okay, what is music for? Because I'm trying to project where this might go in the future. Because remember, right, the quality that it produces now, that Suno produces now, is the worst that it's ever going to be. From here on in, it just gets better and more convincing and better at songwriting and more complex songwriting, more fulfilling songwriting. What do people out there, what do they want from music? I know what I want from music, but I'm a musician. I'm a songwriter. That's not the vast majority of the population. There are, like, pro-tier music consumers, if you want to call it like that. Real music appreciators. But even those people are a small subset of the population. If you consider that somebody like Taylor Swift is the biggest artist going at the moment, that tells you a lot about what people want, what most people want from music. And imagine now that a Suno-like feature has been embedded into something like Alexa or some Google assistant, some AI assistant. Yeah, a person can now just ask that assistant to, they say, I want to listen to a song about this in this style. Generate. And just create their own personal curated list of songs generated personally for them by their AI counterpart. It doesn't look good. It seems to me that human music as an endeavour is just going to go through the floor. And we might, I suppose, there'll always be gigging, there'll always be playing live. But in the sphere of music that you can access, let's face it, most of us access our music digitally through some kind of streaming service. It's ubiquitous, it's everywhere. That's going to be the majority of music at some point because of the way it's just going to flood the market. It'll start just filling up the charts. At some point, an AI track will be number one on some, pop billboard, and that'll be it. It'll be game over. We'll just have to form pockets of resistance somewhere. But yeah, I don't see how it can go any other way at the moment. I know that musicians, certainly in the UK, are making a big noise, that was a slightly ironic statement, to the government about not letting AI services use music to train itself on. And I say that the big noise, making a big noise is ironic, was because they released a protest album that is in fact all silence. I think it's called Is This What You Want? So, yeah, as far as I can see, it's not a good future for songwriters. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe there'll be another turn of the screw and something will happen. Right. That's it from me. I'll be back possibly with another rant or something else next time. Till then, take it very easy. Ta-da.